Awesome. Welcome everybody to part 7 of the Unlife of Turbrumble. This is the first time I will be streaming this onto Twitch. But if you want to catch up, they're all on my YouTube channel. Um, YouTube.com/Neffelwitz Inc. INC. Alright. And I am using a service that lets me stream to both YouTube and Twitch right now. So if there's anything wrong with the streams, please let me know. Um, I'm also using that service's chat function, which should hopefully put the chat into its own special thing that I can see all the time. Yep. Alright. But, we are following up on the last set of quests that we did, helping these orcish sailors. Um, first, first fighting off Worgen down here and getting their supplies back, and then going off over to, let's see, the mine over here and rescuing some of the sea dogs over here, as well as killing off the giant spider menace. Interesting. Nope, still shows me his life. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Awesome. Alright. Sweetness. So we are going back to Lady Sylvanas to report that everything down here has been taken care of. No further need to worry about the orc sailors that were coming to help us. I almost wish that there was an Etten over here still, but I think the quest that we did to kill them phased them out. I see we have a new person watching, so thanks for showing up. Um, Please let me know if the stream quality is okay. I'm using a new service today to stream to 2 different websites at once, and I'm still trying to just make sure that everything's cool. There's some of the Worgen over there that we've killed in the previous episode. Gotta love the look of the Dark Rangers. I wish we could play as one.
I have no time for games.
And the orcs? Sylvanas raises an eyebrow. So, the orcs are in order. Sylvanas reads the commendation letter. Recovered their supplies, killed a dozen worgen, toppled an Etten, freed their soldiers and destroyed the Skitterweb matriarch. I say this rarely, Turbrumble, but I am impressed. Perhaps your ability matches your aspirations. We shall see. For now, you will be tested. Findris Isle stands defiantly at the heart of Lordamere Lake, a cruel memory of a time long since past. Though no longer infested by null vermin, a new threat has emerged. Human refugees, driven from their holdings in Hillsbrad, have fled to Findris Isle in hopes of escaping defeat at our hands. A critical error on their part. You're to take Agatha with you to Findris Isle and slaughter all humans. She will raise the fallen as Forsaken, bolstering our forces in the process. Do not fail me. Alrighty, awesome. Oh, cool. Agatha is following us. Let's see, level 17. Only 3 more levels until we get our tank pet, the Voidwalker. They look like a giant blueberry that constantly shifts around. Ooh, a rare. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull that guy by himself. An imbued Pioneer Cloak. Its stats aren't good, but I do not have this appearance yet. For some reason. Oh, it's another one of the cloaks that has the spine ripped out for Forsaken. Interesting. Agatha does a pretty cool sounding horn move. Do you feel it, Turbrumble? The darkness surrounds us. Oh, sweet. I have Water Walk on. Death Walk, able to walk on water. That's handy. Oh, the horn fears them, it looks like. Let's focus these guys down. Are we really only getting 15? Getting a mite low. But as you can see, even though I start to run really low on mana, um, that drained soul just really lets me be hyper aggressive in my pulls. Awesome, and then this next pull should do it. Rise, Hillspride refugee, become forsaken. I see everything. Through Agatha, all is known to me. You must strike at their leaders. You will find them holed up in the old keep. Battle your way inside and find the holdouts. Turn them for your queen. None shall escape the mighty grasp of the Forsaken. And we'll get a offhand, an offhand like meat haunch. Awesome. That is great. Oh, they're trying to make it a little bit harder. Throw elites at the entrance to this. I wonder if this entire place is staffed with elites. Oh, that one certainly is. Hopefully that one won't aggro. Nope, we're all good. Fighting the Gilneas Liberation Front. Oh. This way, Turbrumble will take them by surprise. Die in battle and be raised as a servant of the Forsaken, or drink in my blood and be reborn as Worgen, immune to the depravity of the Forsaken. Help us destroy the Forsaken and retake Lordaeron for the Alliance. Hey, there's another person doing the same quest. Good luck. This zone, like, even though World of Warcraft is an old game, there are some times when it's still beautiful, you know? I'm sure if I turned up the water effects, it would be even more so. Alright, here we are, deposited back at our queen. She probably won't like the fact that Agatha, like, pretty much kidnapped us, but whatever.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
It would seem that Crowley is more formidable than I anticipated. Still, he is a man, flesh and bone, full of secrets. Secrets that I know all about. You have served me well, Turbrumble. I could use someone of your ability at the Sepulchre. I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help? Hell yeah, my lady. Ride with me to the Sepulchre. There are many things I wish to discuss with you. It is imperative that you understand the history of Lordaeron and the plight of the Forsaken. Ooh, some juicy tidbits.
I have not always been the Banshee Queen, and my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil. Tyrannus had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde, and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life, do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land is their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever.
This is, sorry, I was staying quiet to let, Sylvanas, drop some exposition on us there. This is the, Silverpine Forest quest lines. I had some friends who said they would like to see the Forsaken and Night Elf starting zones, since I believe those are getting removed in the next expansion. So this is my way of showing them. I try to read out the quest text. I try to do voices so that it doesn't get so samey. That also gives me a chance to use a voice that I like other than my own, because I hate my own voice. But yeah, I find this a lot more of a fun way to play World of Warcraft lately. In fact, I haven't touched World of Warcraft outside of playing this playthrough. I have been jonesing to do some dungeons. We will do at least one dungeon on this character. On YouTube, you can find parts 1 through 6 of the playthrough. They're each between, I think, a half hour and an hour long. Roughly those lengths. And we go from Death Knell over into the greater Tirisfal Glades area, and then we finally come down into Silverpine Forest. And I think all of the zones that we're going to do are going to be Silverpine, Hillsbrad Foothills. I think there's some of Arathi Highlands, but the last time I played Arathi Highlands was in back before Cataclysm, and that was mostly a troll and orc and human zone, so I don't know. But I've seen the last time I flew over it, I saw some Forsaken camps there. And then I'm thinking that we're probably going to do Western Plaguelands, because there's a lot of the Forsaken storylines that kind of tie themselves up in Anderhall and in Sholomance here. So I think that's probably up to about level 40, 45 that we're going to go there. Once all's said and done. And dungeons that I'm looking at doing... Whoops, that is not the dungeon. That is not either. Here we go. Dungeons I'm looking at doing are Shadowfang Keep and the Scarlet Monastery after the Scarlet Monastery stuff after we've because we've already had our run-ins with the Scarlet Monastery before, or the Scarlet Crusade before. And then Sholomance, definitely Sholomance. Depending on what level we are and everything that's going on there, we might do... I always forget the name of the dungeon, but it's the town that Arthas burned down and killed everyone in up here. Because it has a Scarlet Crusade side as well. And I would really like to tie up all of the Forsaken quest lines here. Anyway, let's see what Sylvanas has to say.
What are we, if not slaves to this torment?
Do you now understand the importance of our mission here? Crowley and his Alliance dogs must be stopped. get my reward. There we go. A convoy of veteran troopers and Forsaken catapults were ambushed earlier today while attempting to cross Olsen's Farthing, directly south of here. It was a total loss. All troopers were killed and all catapults destroyed. Bloodfang's pack was responsible for the ambush, though likely they have all fled back into the hills, preparing their next cowardly strike. Their day will come, but for now, I want you to go to Olsen's Farthing and honor our fallen. Recover their Forsaken insignias.
What would you ask of death?
Will do, my queen. Starting to get a little heavy. Ooh. Ah, yeah. Now I'm holding a meat haunch for my offhand. Took a big old bite out of it. Nice. I'm starting to get a little loot laden, so I'm gonna find someone to sell to. Hey, it's a Tauren.
What brings you here?
We don't see many Tauren. I don't think we've actually seen a Tauren NPC so far in this area. Rogue trainer, poison supplies. I can sell to the poison supplier.
Exactly what you need.
Ooh. Those gloves are 1 extra stamina. There we go. Got some bear steaks. Keep those around just in case.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Well, hopefully the YouTube quality doesn't suffer too much. Just trying to check if there's anyone else that has quests for me here. High Warlord Crowmush is here. I do believe he made his entrance last episode or the episode before, when Garrosh showed up to yell at us. Oh, there are some quests. Oh, hey, it's the orcs that we helped out. Admiral Hatchet and Warlord Torok.
Greetings.
Those that survived your assault on Fenris managed to drink the blood of the wolf. They turned into ferocious worgen, hell-bent on vengeance. Now they paddle across Lordomere Lake and assault my sea dogs. Many have already been killed. The worgen monsters must be stopped. Make your way to the decrepit fields east of here, and kill the hills-bred worgen that infest the area. Once you've killed them all, make your way to the Horde communication panel located at the docks. I'll be in touch.
Go with honor.
Okay.
Loktar.
Warlord Torok. Thank the War Chief you're here. I've made a critical error with the Sea Dogs and need your help to rectify the situation. You see, I sent them out against the worgen coming from Fenris Isle stone cold sober. They attacked the beasts and promptly got their butts handed to them. Many of them died, but a few still live, barely clinging on to dear life. Take this barrel of ale to the decrepit fields east of here, and force it down the throats of the fallen sea dogs. And I will get some new robes for this. And a alcoholic beverage. Oh, sweet. And I get to carry a oddly pulsating barrel. That looked cool, but now worries me. Pick up the flight path while we are here. Oh, a new hunter trainer. Matt Bruxworthy, and he has a black lion. Sweet. We leveled up to 18 somewhere in all of this confusion. And it looks like, well, Sylvanas wants us to go over there, but we can do that after helping the orcs. Trying to keep our eye out for rare spawns. They are worth so much experience. And we're shooting the ale out with a like pressurized gun. Awesome. And I'm gonna go clear, or go pull some others. Oh shit. Oh no, cool. Rupad is still alive. Yeah. There we go. I wonder if I ever got... Ooh, sweet. Create health stone. That's a very, very important spell. So, health stones act as... I accidentally drank, or used one charge of it. Health stones act as potions for our level. So we never have to worry about having healing potions again as a warlock. And after fighting the elites, these Worgen go down so fast.
Strength and honor.
Well, they finally killed off Ruped. Let's make sure we get the credit for that kill over there. Let's drunkify these orcs. Orc needs peanuts.
Zug zug.
A zug zug to you too. Fear. I'm gonna keep that one feared. And then we'll just burn this one. Awesome. And now we can go dot him up, hopefully, before the fear run. No, we can't. He is way too far away. appreciate. I think that one's just going to keep running away from us as well. I wish fear didn't make them run away. I wish it just, like, kept them cowering in one place. I know there used to be a glyph for that, but I don't even know if glyphs are a thing anymore. I certainly haven't seen them at all in when I was playing Legion. Oh, there's another undead. She's hearthstoning. Ooh, horde cannons. And a random undead fisherman. Hatchet's communication device crackles. Hatchet here, are they all dead? The communication console hums. Those Worgen you killed were the scouting party. There are hundreds more incoming. Looks like Crowley and Bloodfang made the blood offering to every human in Lordaeron. Get one of those horde cannons and send them all back to their makers. Let the waters of Lordamere Lake run red with their blood. Can do. Alright. Looks like we are heading back to the Sepulchre. I hope the section that had Sylvanas talking was loud enough. Oh, that guy has a fiery warhorse. That looks pretty cool. He's level 22. So at level 20, along with getting uh, the Voidwalker pet, which is our next spell, we can also pick up a mount. Okay, I love that the enchanter has a little, like, gnomish radar helmet on. That's awesome. That's pretty hilarious.
Be quick about your business.
Chanting. Minor health to bracers? Yeah. Minor health to chest. And our, okay. Excellent. I mean, while we're here, we might as well buy up all of those lesser magic essence and strange dust.
Strength and honor.
Though you killed a large number of the newly turned Worgen, many more are sure to appear. Still, their assault will have softened. Well done.
Strength.
Woo. So I just became revered with the Undercity. Awesome. Aha! I knew it. Lesson learned, I suppose. We will not fail again. I will be sure to have some more ale on hand at the front lines. Ooh. Pretty substantial upgrades on the robe that we just got. 2 armor, 3 intellect, and 4 stamina. As well as for some ale-stained robes. These robes look pretty nice. Probably actually some of the best looking gear we've had so far. And since I just got some more supplies, let's go ahead and enchant ourselves. I think we're ultimately going to level enchanting a lot more. By disenchanting at some point, but meh. Once we get to a certain point, pretty much every quest will have stuff that we can disenchant, and we can catch back up on the ability to enchant stuff. And I think that Blood Elf in front of us was trying to roleplay with us. Let's see what she said. Don't you be rubbing your hands together at me. Yeah, the enchanting animation is basically just me rubbing my hands together. Okay, it looks like the only quest we have left is for Sylvanas. Okay, let's see. Excising the taint. It looks like a group of ambushers stayed behind. Make them pay for their insolence. Kill all of the Bloodfang stalkers at Olsen's Farthing for Sylvanas. For the Horde. Gotta kill 10 of these guys. Trying to keep my imp from getting itself killed, but does not want to apparently stay alive. Another one goes down. Rupad's got maybe 2 more hits left. It is interesting how these guys can apparently shadow step. Oh, I thought I saw a corpse there. I wonder if there is a rare spawn in that hut. No, just one of the slicers. There is still the possibility of a chest. We have confirmed that those are still in the game. Oh shit. Caretaker Smithers. Damn, he hits hard. Oh, it's this fire. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts. You have avenged the fallen, but there is more to be done. And we leveled up to 19. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts once more. Search the nearby farmhouses for Alliance stragglers. Keep an eye out for any information that could lead us to Crowley and Bloodfang. Seek and destroy all that would stand in your way. Alright. The other hand, Honor the Dead is ready to be returned. I don't know if we should go back there yet. Oh no, we have to go kill Smithers. The guy that just jumped us. Okay, so there we go. Now that we know he's in here this time. Oh man, he was a chump the second time around. Shit. I was actually worried when we first fought him. What is your status? What? The Banshee Queen's words float in your head. This book documents a recent meeting with Ivar Bloodfang. The location mentioned is in the Deep Elm Mine. I know of this place. It has only one entrance. We shall corner and crush them. The Banshee Queen speaks through your mind. We must act quickly. They mustn't be given the chance to flee. I am dispatching a squadron of my most powerful troopers to the Deep Elm Mine. I'm also sending the horsemen with him to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Meet him at the Deep Elm Mine, east of Olsen's Farthing, and crush those rats. Okay, yeah. I think before I do that, though, I'm gonna go back to the Sepulchre and turn in my other quest to her. Especially because we're getting pretty close to 20. We just hit 19 with that last quest completion. And we're already maybe a tenth of the way in.
What joy is there in this curse?
Have you recovered the insignias? I will see to it that these insignias are returned to the Undercity at once. The Registrar will place their names in our records so that their sacrifice may never be forgotten. Now, I know there's a lot of debate among the Horde players of whether or not Sylvanas, and even some non-Horde players, about whether or not Sylvanas is actually a good war chief. But, you know, I think like the quests that we've seen so far have shown that there is a pretty big diversity of thought amongst the Forsaken themselves. But the big thing about the Forsaken seems to have been so far that you're always given a choice. Like you're never made to do something. Do you want to join the Forsaken? Like, we raised you from the dead, right? But we give you the choice of whether or not you want to join us. Most of the time you're doing these quests, except at this point where we've kind of ingratiated ourselves as a person who is willing to do pretty much anything. But when you first start out, it's usually like, hey, I need help with this thing. Can you go talk to this person? And through voice lines that we've seen through in the past, and then through this action with the insignias, I think you'd be pretty hard pressed to say that Sylvanas doesn't care about the Forsaken. She obviously cares about herself, right? But she also seems to care a lot about the Forsaken. Like, almost everything she's been doing lately has been about the Forsaken. I guess we'll see in this new expansion how she does. But, I mean, personally, I think I didn't play Horde during Legion. I was playing Alliance, but she seemed pretty cool and like she was doing stuff for good reasons every time I saw her.
What now?
Master Fortescue, the Horseman. Let's see. What kind of voice should he have? I suppose we're to corner them first, then crush, eh? The mistress has put me in charge of this lot. Our primary mission is to get in there, corner the rats, and kill 'em all, including Bloodfang. You've done us a solid service in getting the information. Join in the glory and help us drive a sword through their miserable skulls. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll call for the charge. Ready then? Let's get a move on. Try and keep up. Onward, brothers and sisters. This seems like a trap. Oh, look, there's a lot of explosives. What's this then? Pack leader Ivar Bloodfang. Your doom! Bomb! It's a trap. Run. Remember this day as the day that Fortescue saved your hide. Now run. Back to Sylvanas. Again, for those on YouTube, I have tabbed over once or twice while I've been streaming to check on the quality. I'm sorry about that. It's probably the bitrate that I'm streaming at, and we'll have to change that for the next time we do this. No, I want to get in that. Maybe. I think I do. Oh wait, no, it doesn't stop here. Or does it? No, it keeps going. Whew. Cannot wait for level 20. This running everywhere on foot business is getting pretty tiring. And I know back in the day it was level 40, but I also played a druid in vanilla, so I kind of didn't give a crap about running on my feet everywhere because I had travel form and cat form, which let me run super fast. Do wonder, because I know at some point I've played the Worgen starting zone. I know at some point they invade um, Gilneas down here, which was its own little walled off section that you could never get to before the Cataclysm.
I've no time for games.
What? Sylvanas shrieks. Crowley! Bastards! Those were some of our strongest soldiers. I will have underestimated Crowley and Bloodfang for the last time. Clearly, they are an enemy the likes of which we have never seen, willing to sacrifice their own to set up a trap like this, unheard of in alliance warfare. The time has come to destroy Crowley, Bloodfang, and every dog at their command. To do this, though, we will require cunning and planning the likes of which they would never dare dream. As one of my most trusted soldiers, I need you to go to the Forsaken Forward Command located in Gilneas and report to Deathstalker Commander Belmont. I have sent Belmont ahead with my plans. He awaits your arrival. Arthur will escort you to Forward Command. Tell me when you're ready, and I will send you on your way. Oh shit, I just took off. Do not be afraid. I will catch you. I think I will not let you fall. Arthura. You know, I think it would be super cool if at some point they open up the Valkyr, or not Valkyr, the people that the Valkyr come from. Vrykul. If they open up the Vrykul as a playable race, I think there's more than enough justification for it at this point. We've been involved with them so often, and I think it'd be just friggin' sweet to be able to play one. That's, along with, I think it would also be cool if, like, their allied race version was a Valkyr. But it would probably be more of a, one of their, like, mist versions.
What is?
Well, if it isn't Turbrumble, Nub. I hope you're ready for battle, because that's all you'll find in this hellhole. We're at the heart of contested territory, and these warging mongrels won't give an inch. The Dark Lady has sent you and Arthura here for a very specific purpose. Before I tell you more, we must make preparations. Head east into the forest of Gilneas and search near the trees and rocks of the region for a special plant known as wolf's bane. Gather as much of the wolf's bane as you can carry, and return to me. Our mission here goes far beyond the scope of battlefield Turbrumble. In time, all will be revealed. And we get new shoes, even though we can barely see them. They look cool. Goodbye indeed. I had to resist giving a hick at the end of everything I said with that guy. Oh. Let's see, I missed... I'm gonna put this up here. Alright, I missed the flight path and quests. Okay, forward commander onslaught. Wearing the onslaught armor. Losing ground. I don't know how much longer we can hold out for. Crowley and Bloodfang's Worgen know every hidey hole and safe spot in Gilneas. 1 minute they're standing in front of you, and the next minute they're gone. We're going to lose this war to attacks of opportunity, even though we have a superior military presence. But Mama didn't raise no quitter. Forsaken until the end, my friend. Head west into the headlands and help our soldiers on the front line. Kill the attacking Worgen rebels.
Remember, patience.
The FCD. Communications are down with all of our frontline outposts. As of right now, I don't have a damn clue as to the status of our troops in Gilneas. We need to re-establish communications. I need you to head west into the headlands and find our outpost on the coast. By now, the soldiers there are likely all dead, but their FCD might be operational. Grab the device and get back to me.
Trust no one.
And flight path. Let's see. Okay. So, cool. Well, we've got some things over here we can do. Let's light that guy up. Start up on this person. It looks like our other dots should take them out. Nope. Shit. I see that Etten in the background. Korok the Colossus. I'm willing to bet that there's going to be a... We need to be level 30 before our next talent's okay. I'm willing to bet there's going to be a quest to kill that guy. Damn, their bodies go away fast. You can barely loot them. Go up here, get the last of our rebels. Just keep the dots going and focus on one. There we go. Well, all rebels accounted for. And then... just gotta head that away. And hope Korok doesn't walk over us. Although, he's got 4.7k health. I bet I could take him. Even without a pet, or a tank pet. I bet I could take him. Ooh, Highlands Fox. It's like a blue-white fox. Silver. We haven't seen one of those yet. That'd be a pretty prized pet as a hunter. One of my hunters, I ended up getting a black fox, and it was one of my go-tos as a just general out and about pet, because it has a move that increases its dodge by a crap ton for a couple seconds. Alright, let's take on Korok. See what we're dealing with here. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a pushover. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He killed poor Ruped. But the utter ridiculousness that is Drain Soul just keeps me alive through everything he does. This is Oh shit, and you have to kill him to get his quest item. What the hell? They did this in the last zone too. The monstrosity has fallen, granting a brief reprieve to the Forsaken soldiers on the front lines. Take Korok's second head and return it to the Forward Commander Onslaught at Forsaken Forward Command. Alright, cool. We get a new belt. Starting to look like we're gonna be wearing a set. That makes us look all put together. I'm gonna get the Wolfsbane as well. So I think I can go through most of these rebels without getting attacked. They all seem to be focusing on someone else. Tell you though, as cheap as Warlock is sometimes, it's just a really nice feeling to be able to pull like 4 or 5 things while leveling, especially post the update where the world scales with you, because before that, pulling that many things at once wasn't really that big of a deal, because depending on your gear and your level in the zone, it wasn't anything special. But now that heirlooms have had their effectiveness reduced, and you have the world scaling with you, it's a bit scarier than it used to be. We got to that point on Fenris Isle earlier this episode where if I hadn't started life stealing, I would have been in big trouble. I almost let it get to the point where I was dead. Working Rusher. Huh. I do wish there were some more critters to pet battle with out here, though. Speaking of which, we didn't really see anything to pet battle with in the previous zone. I take a good look of that beautiful zone map, though. I wonder, yeah, Gilneas City also. It's too bad that no one is there. I think we might have some quests in there at some point, but no one's actually there after this, like no NPCs on the Alliance side. It would make an awesome capital city to hang out in. Especially because the Worgen aesthetic is very like old British aesthetic. Everyone's wearing top hats and bowlers, and they have their bulldogs, and all very cool.
I am forsaken.
Oh, okay, let's see. How did I do this guy's voice? Did you gather the Wolfsbane? Belmont takes the Wolfsbane from you. Good. Now just do as Forward Commander Onslaught commands. Try your best to fit in with the rest of the soldiers. We don't want the Gilneas Liberation Front to get suspicious. Oh, you didn't know they were watching us? Right now they have 5 different Worgen spies looking down on our position. Just be calm and follow orders. I'll let you know when we're ready to proceed.
Victory for survival.
Don't even care. Got new feet that are better than our old feet. New shoes. Ooh. We got a greater magical essence.
Hello.
If I could still breathe, I'd let out a sigh of relief. Don't get too comfortable though, Turbrumble. Your mission here has just begun. Onslaught salutes. Recover the FCD. With this device, I'll be able to communicate with you in the field. Now to check the rest of our frontline outposts. Hey, we're level 20. I'm not gonna lie to you, Turbrumble. What I'm about to ask you to do is suicide. Chance of failure is about 95%. All communication from Dreadwatch outposts has been severed. With the Warren constantly rushing us, we have no means by which to get to Dreadwatch to check on our soldiers. I need you to head south to the outpost and check on our soldiers. I'll keep in contact through the Forsaken Communication Device, FCD, from here on out. Keep clear of the main road. Kolrock is dead. That towering behemoth has killed hundreds of our Forsaken soldiers. You've done a great thing, Turbrumble. I don't know, sometimes the voices lead me in the direction they want. Okay. Not looking too bad here. We can now summon our Voidwalker. Time for a new demon name. And it is... Thognagma. Thognama. Oh well. For a violently pulsing blueberry, he is freaking ripped though. Awesome. So let's see. He has threatening presence, intimidates any target the Voidwalker attacks, increasing threat generation. Suffering. The Voidwalker taunts the target to attack it for 5 seconds and increases its threat against the target. Consuming Shadows. Drains 9 health from all nearby enemies? What? That's awesome. I didn't know it did that. How it used to work is that it would just consume some energy or mana, whatever it had back then, and it would just give itself a big heal. Okay. So I'm gonna check. Since I already have a level 110 Warlock, I'm gonna check to see if the Warlock mounts are already open to me. It looks like they are. That's cool. Although we might go with the Illidari Fellstalker. The Lothian Prowler is pretty cool. All of my Netherlord steeds are here too. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to go get, we're gonna have to go train ourselves in, riding. Back to Brill we go. It looks like this is gonna be a super long episode. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll probably end it, after... No, don't want to be part of a guild. I will end it after we pick up riding and show off our mount. And fly back, because it looks like we're about to go kind of further in and start a new set of quests out here. So this has been a fairly long episode. I do wish that they had I know they do have a bat mount somewhere, but if I remember right, it's either locked behind an achievement for getting enough mounts, or it's a cash shop mount. Let's see. Mounts. Oh, Armored Bloodwing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool, like, that thing totally fits the Forsaken, but I don't want to pay $25 for a mount. Shoes in the Divine Steed. That guy looks pretty cool. Grinning Reaver. Somebody stuck a skull on top of a bug. Because right here is its actual eyes. The eyes on the skull, that's not where Ravager's eyes are. That's crazy. I have bought the Warforged Nightmare, purely though because um, it comes as a group mount. Let's see if I scroll down here. Warforged Nightmare. There is some ability or something in here that summons a fence post for it, and it lets I think up to 4 friends or 4 people in your group also ride a one of their own. So if you're playing in a group, it's kind of nice if you buy that mount. That way you don't have to worry about getting other mounts, since it is also a 100% speed mount. Let's see. Where have... Oh, there they are. Riding trainer. Oh. Huh.
Watch your back.
I don't have to train riding? I just get it? Is that a thing? I mean, I already know all of the mounts. Huh. Okay, I guess we can just try it out and see. So as far as Warlock mounts go, you start out with the Dread Steed. Or, no, you don't. Start out with the Fell Steed. Yep. Which is a pretty cool looking mount. You don't have to do quests for these anymore. You used to have to. I think you just kind of get them now. You used to have to do a quest for every demon you could summon. And then you move up to the Dread Steed. Oh, which I can't... Oh, I might not be able to ride these. Because it's saying my level is too low to ride the Dread Steed. Let's go see if that holds true for the Netherlord mounts. Nope, I can still ride the Netherlord mounts. So in Legion, on the Warlocks, you take command of a group of Warlocks called the Black Coven. And at a certain point, you can go on an epic quest line to tame the Dread Steed of Dread Steeds. Like the Primo Dread Steed. And you can get them in 3 different colors. There's this color, which is a like orangish red. I think this might be. It's probably going to be the one that we ride. Then there's orange, or the green one. The green one is what I ride, depending on my what my armor set looks like on my main warlock. And the other one I ride on my main warlock is also the purple and gold one, because I have a lot of purple and gold armor sets. And this one pretty much matches our Voidwalker. So it's pretty cool stuff. Alright. As you can see, we're moving quite a bit faster. We're looking pretty baller. We gotta lord the swag over everyone while we can. Doing this mount special. Those creepy echoey neighs.
Haven't got all day.
We're gonna head back down, and I guess I'll just go ahead and end the stream here. So thank you for showing up and watching. For everyone catching the VODs on YouTube, sorry about the quality of this one. We will have to get a. I'll have to take a look at the bit rate and see if that's what's making it look so crappy. And I plan on doing another one of these on Sunday. Sunday is pretty much my hangout and play games day. I don't really do a lot on Sundays, so looking forward to that. Oh, there's a Death Knight or riding an elemental of some kind. That's friggin' cool. Alright, well I hope you guys all have a great night and a great day if you're watching this after the stream. And